All right. Let's see if everything is good. Let's see. Are we good? Are we live? Do we have bitrate? We have bitrate. Awesome. Hello and welcome to the stream. My name is System, and it's been a minute since I did a proper stream, so let's have some fun. I am trying to get some things together, so I did this today. So we're gonna have let me just make sure this pops up. Yeah, perfect. All right, so that works. Okay, cool, awesome. So we're gonna throw that up when it's Edge. I guess the short version of Sag, I guess, I'm guessing. So anyway, we are on the Minions run, and this is the overworld still. I titled this stream Delta P because basically everything is moving out to the PDim, and yeah, everything is moving out to the PDim, but we don't know where everything is going just yet. So we're gonna go out there and do a little tour, but I just wanted to verify if anything had been built new out here. And it doesn't look like it. There is Horsham has made some cool setups over here. I know what some of this stuff is. Nice. This is the B setup for the moment. It's just kind of running in the background. I haven't done a whole lot of bees as of late. Let's see, this is fine. Yeah, this is what this building looks like now. Oh wow, they even tore this out. Nice. If anybody needs it, just for records, this is where the electronics assembler is. This is what makes the crop bots. We might build some crop bots tonight. Well, let's get there first. Actually, yeah, let's do this. We'll go out to, this is the PDim. So this is mostly Awea and maybe a little bit of help from friends, but yeah, Awea has done almost everything out here as far as I know. I dropped these off. Crop bot pieces. Yep. 2 crop bots. I thought that it was kind of neat that the random names that they were given were Icarus and Replicator. I thought that was kind of cool actually, so I left them. But you know, they can be renamed. It's whatever. So yeah, let's get out of here. I just wanted to show that off because I'm not gonna have enough free time to set this up for real until Wednesday. So if anybody else wants to build these, they're right here. All right, so let's go. Yeah, let's just go to the PDim. That's what everybody wants to see. Okay, so first and foremost, this is the map of the PDim, or at least the map that I had. Let's see if anything's changed. All right, so this is Platline. Very nice, very nice, very nice Platline. Dare I say it's a fat line? I like this. It's very, very nice. It still makes me grin or chuckle or something that each individual machine is an actual, like, an individual machine. There's no wall sharing yet being done here. That's pretty fun, I guess. A lot of extra resources, but you know what? It definitely looks nice. Definitely looks nice. It'll make it a whole lot easier to upgrade individual parts of the process. So that's pretty nice. DJ, what is up, my dude? Yep, I'm doing a little base tour here. I was just got out to PDim. I was showing off Platline, or as I was calling it, Fatline. It looks really nice. The The sifter on its side always cracks me up. This is like the greatest thing ever. Fantastic work. All right, so then let's go this way. Ooh, what is this? Sulfuric? What are you doing? What are you doing? Outputs, inputs. Ooh, what are you making? Methane gas. Okay, perfect. That's fine. All right, so nothing new there. Let's see what you got here. Ooh, going for a swim. Or proc platform. Ah, nice. Okay, I was wondering when or perhaps where this was going. So this is kind of one of the things that I wanted to look through. Aluminum box, ilmenite. Nice. That's tantalite. That's pretty cool. So this is a lot of raw tantalite, but as soon as we designate some sort of magic platform out here, we're gonna start duping tantalum with magic. And that's we're gonna go from needing infinite amount of we're gonna go from needing this to tantalite being a trash level, or believe it or not. So it's actually going to be a good thing when that happens. So let's see, what do we got here? So I'm assuming this yellow is Ornet and blue is mainnet. Am I correct? Yeah, that is mainnet for sure. For sure. All right, cool. Don't need to show off this too awfully much. You know, you guys know what ore proc does. A whole lot of chemical baths, because there's going to be some that do the like regular ore washing with water. There's going to be some that do persulfate or iron 3 chloride or mercury, or there's a whole bunch of different chemical bath recipes. So so that'll be happening there. That'll be cool. Okay, machines, electrolyzers, machines, nice. So again, I don't mind watching things get wall shared like this. This is totally fine for my tastes. But we have a full unwall shared plat line, which is pretty freaking amazing. This is more processing stuff. Let's see. At least these are labeled. Hydrochloric, fluoric, sulfuric, that's where that is. Okay, nitric, PVC, polysiloxane, cool. Dilute HCl, recover, molten silicone rubber, nice. Oh, right. Where are you? Radon loop, nice, awesome. Okay, plutonium, nice. EEC running stabaloids, of course, yes. How much do we got? I refuse to believe that we have none. Is it getting ground up? It is getting ground up. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's go. Let's enough dallying. So, another thing that I've done in between streams is I finally got myself a universal wireless terminal. If you haven't seen this before, this is basically all of the terminals in one. Here, let's this is what it costs to build this thing. So we have all of the patterns built into Applied Energistics, so I just kind of printed off each piece one at a time just to make sure that we actually had all the things. I didn't want to use up a whole lot if we were running low on any one thing, but no, it printed off just fine. It was just fine. So let's come back over here again. Platline, fantastic work. In fact, when we get back into a terminal like so, let's look up a plat. Yeah, see, 50,000 platinum dust, and all of the metallic powder dust has been processed. Let's see. 45k palladium. Wow. Okay. How much? Let's look. Osmium. How much osmium do we have? You guys. We've got 1,500 osmium in EV. Fantastic work. We have 31,000 iridium. Now, granted, we're gonna need to make some osmiridium here in a minute, but we've got the goods. It's a thing that we have. Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? I don't know. He's doing things. It's whatever. All right, so yeah, only only no we're poor DJ. We're Poe. I do want to show this off maybe one last time. I know that Potato is really liked his design, and there's no reason why it shouldn't work. But for whatever reason, it tick fails or something. It decides to throw a hissy fit every once in a while. It hasn't done that in a long time, as far as I know. But yeah, I think yes. I think we're moving away from the Mox vac nuke, and I think we're going to be doing like regular vac nukes in moving forward, which I think are going to be going in these 16 slots here. But yeah, this is pretty fun. I'm not touching it. I'm not gonna get in there and do anything and show you, but why is this? I think maybe. What are you doing? Wire. Ooh, spicy. Anyway, we're not gonna get too close to that. I just wanted to see why that warded glass was there. I'm assuming the warded glass is there to stop people from doing things, or perhaps to stop any flames from being on that block. So perhaps that's what made it blow up the last time. Who knows? Who knows? For real. Yeah, let's see. Let's just this is the emergency power, right? Yeah. Yeah, we've got emergency power here. Yes. What are you going to? What are you? Okay. Is this just yeah, these are just gas turbines. Okay. All right, that's cool. The last time I came out here, there was dragon eggs on here, and I don't know why there isn't now, but dragon eggs aren't expensive for us anymore. I know for a fact that we had like 3 or 4 built. I personally made 8 more, so we've got dragon eggs if we need to use them. So anyway, let's keep moving. Let's keep doing the base tour. Again, we've got a lot of cool things going on, but as you can see, there is a complete and total lack of space that's been assigned specifically to doing fun magic things. So I think that's what we're doing tonight, you guys. And especially if any other minions are idling or hanging out. I need a good idea of where magic is going. And like, let's be real, I don't want to be that guy, but magic would go really hard right here in the center. Just have this whole big ass platform for magic and magic accessories. That'd be so great. Other places could be like, again, I don't want to crowd out tech, and I don't know where anything is going. Oh yeah, let's show this off. This is universal. This is amazing. can I need to uh, I'm not doing anything to this setup. I just want to say that ahead of time. But and I love Universal. I love the idea of this whole setup, but I've played enough servers and I've been a mod or helper or an assistant or whatever on enough servers for like the last 10 years off and on that every time I see a clicking clock like this, I break it immediately. And it's just like it's lizard memory for me. It's like I come out here and I'm grinding my teeth because I'm watching the clicking clocks and I'm like, no. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not breaking it, but like I detest clicking clocks with every fiber of my being, and that's the only reason why I don't say that Universal is the greatest thing ever made. It's still pretty fantastic. I'm glad to use it. I'm glad we've got it. I will learn how to do it myself at some point in the near future. But these clicking clocks, oh man, I'm going away. I'm going away before I do a lag check. All right, so other places to put fun magical things. So just assuming that this road here is going to go straight out this way. You don't have to use the clocks. Yeah, okay, that's actually a good idea. If I ever do Universal on a personal run, I will absolutely not use clocks, or at least they won't be like fast clickers. So the road goes out this way. I'm assuming it will. All right, so where the edge would be? The edge would be, what are you? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Does that clear? All right, 1, 2, 3 would be here. So that does clear. Yeah, I do know that there's a Universal 2. I was watching Nine's stream, I don't know, 3 nights ago, I can't remember. My days are really messed up right now, unfortunately. And I might talk about that here in a second because I know I haven't been playing that much, and I really haven't been streaming that much either. I just, things have been busy at work. Work has been an absolute chaos machine. And I really would like to get something new, but now is really not the time to be switching jobs, especially in the States with all of the silliness going on. But I might have to anyway. So that's going to take up even more of my time. With that being said, there is a non-zero chance that I'm going to get laid off within the next 6 months. And if I do, that would be the 3rd time in 4 years. And I'm just like, you guys, I'm just so over it. Can I just make some money and write my stories and maybe play some music and stream and stuff. Yeah. Can I just pay the rent easily and do fun creative things in my free time? Anyway, the only reason I'm mentioning that is because I'm probably going to be as sparse as I have been currently, or maybe even more. If I do get laid off, though, streamathon. I'll stream for 10 days straight. Not the whole time, of course, but 10 consecutive days of streaming. How about that? Henry, hello, what's up? What is going on? We are on the Minions server, and I'm just kind of perusing the PDim. I named this stream Delta P because we are moving everything out to the PDim, and I kind of thought that was a kind of a fun word play on like rates of change and stuff like that. But yeah, we're kind of deciding where a magical platform is going to go, because what I've been doing mostly is bees and magic, and the two things that don't have a place out here just yet are bees and magic. so so yeah, we need to figure out where that stuff is going. Let's go back to the overworld for a second, because we can start doing like making an accounting. So like this is the drainer setup. There's going to be 7 of these specifically with the Apemancer drainers, so that we can have Essentia on tap. We're going to have 8 total of these arcane assemblers. Each of them need to be powered from a node using a Viz relay interface. This is the very scuffed version of this setup. It doesn't really work as it sits right here, but this is just the demonstration. Yeah, this has got to move. We're gonna have to move the at least 1 infusion setup. I would personally like to have 2 infusion setups. One fully auto crafting that nobody touches, and then another one that also does auto crafting, but like people can do their own like manual infusions. But I really would like to make one of these infusion altars like completely closed off from the public, quote unquote, and it, like you literally couldn't even get in there to mess with it. So Warded Glasses is the name of the game for that one. If I can get the drainer setup working, we won't need an advanced alchemical furnace anymore. We can basically just pack this thing up and throw it in a chest. Let's see. Turn off when it's done. Staff's hypercharger. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Very nice. And I think we can like switch back and forth between these two. I think. Maybe. Anyway, so that's Thaumcraft in a nutshell. We also need to move over. This is the spa. We need a spa area. I made a really nice spa when I was playing on Vanguard, but I don't think we're gonna need that over here. We're gonna fly right by that. This is Botania, and even like what you see out here isn't all of the space that Botania will need. In addition to that, we need a place for Gaia pylons for the Gaia fight. So we're gonna need a nice slice of land for Botania things. And then let's go back out here because I want to show off the other side of the base is going to have bees and blood magic. So as you can see over here, iHorsham has been doing blood magic like crazy, and I'm not 100% sure what each of these setups are doing, but you can see the witchery altar is over here. I was running spicy bees over here, but I think that's done. Yeah, no more spicy bees. This is the main one, I think, and I think this is the one set up purely for auto crafting. Yeah, Horsham is doing like legendary work on blood magic among other things. This one is, I think, the one that he's using for. Is this the enchanting setup or is this the enchanting setup? I can't remember. This is enchanting. This one right here does over enchants. Don't ask me how it works, but it does work. He's posted screenshots. He's got that thing going. This is the, what is this? The plinth. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yep. So that's blood magic. Blood magic needs a whole bunch of space, including underneath, which I don't know if we could see that, but at least one of these beacons would be nice to have it as a full beacon for like to put regeneration out there. In addition, blood magic needs places to put stuff like the soul armor forge. We're gonna need a place for the ritual circles, a bunch of different things. And then come over here. I already said that we're gonna need seven alvearies just for Essentia drainers. We're gonna have a whole bunch more alvearies And also, we're going to have industrial apiaries. So we're probably going to use both at the beginning until I can run off more IAs. But we need a big giant space for bees, and the alvearies need to use 3x3 biome potions each, and the industrial apiaries. That's the reason why we want to use those, is because they can use the 1x1s, or they might have like the inserts that can make bees work or whatever. Yeah, I haven't really done bees in a little while, but we've got again, I can make a whole bunch more dragon eggs if I really put my nose to the grindstone. And then over here, just the last things. Oh, last but not least, for the magic setup, last but not least, we're gonna need a giant space to farm meteors, and he's already got a space, or he's already got the stuff set up. Horsham does to do Nine's arcane boar meteor deletion setup. So that's really fun. Let's go out there and see that. Boop. Yeah, he had it just right here somewhere. Thought it was right here. He might have moved it already. But anyway, yeah, I guess is it in the overworld? I know I just saw it. It's not that important. I just wanted to show it off. Let's see what we got. Now, this is mine. So this is what I've been doing. And here, let me just show this off, because these aren't working properly. Grab this out. Behind enchanting area. Oh, out here, probably. Is this? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Horsham. Yeah, look at this dude doing this thing. Like we are right there. This is so cool. This is so cool. And he's doing some, like, let's be real. There's been a handful of people that have been pushing like the heavy progress around here. I know Horsham and Sophie have been doing the majority of the magic. HJM is the one that built the plat line. Potato, of course, has been building things. He's had his fingers in a lot of different things. And I know I'm missing other names, and I really do apologize, because like everybody's been doing some heroic work, especially moving everything out to the PDim, which again, let's not to put too fine a point on it, but all of this over here was machines, and it's all been moved in the last 24 hours. Somebody has been doing legendary work moving everything out to the PDim. It's been a giant task, chore, job, like whatever you want to call it. But let's, like, instead of shaming the people that aren't on, let's go ahead and look at the leaderboard and praise the ones that have, because all of these people have been doing legendary work. Again, Noms was gone for a while, and I think he's just back today. Hermit is the one that's doing all of the foods, which, by the way, you can do this command: food list size. So if you do food list size, it'll show you what you got. I've got 48 bonus hearts from food, and 95%, probably 98% of that is Hermit. Let's see, last scene. Yeah, Mithril's been doing some work. Again, I already praised Sophie. Don't need to glaze her no more. This is Nuke Quasar. He's been doing some work. Awea is the one that's been doing all the crops. So the crop dim is basically Awea's playground, and I made 2 crop bots basically to... I didn't want to put Awea out of a job. If you guys know what crop bots do, he's been doing crops manually, and he's got high stat crops that he's been doing manually. I cannot stress you enough how much of a grind that is. I cannot stress enough. But I built 2 crop bots, and I want to convert them. I want to make sure that like he's still doing high stat crops, but he'll have 2 crop bots to help him do it 10 times faster. And I think once he uses them and knows how they go, he's going to be a convert. He's going to be on the Church of Cropbot. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to be that guy. So I just need to go out here to this PDim and find a place to set them up, because they do need power and they do need crop sticks, and it needs to be automatic. I don't want to go back out here and restock them. It needs to be automatic. So the first thing we would have to do coming out here is build power. Like, I don't think this dimension has reliable power right now, and we can't run crop bots without reliable power. Oh, okay. So on this channel, I do run ads in a solid block once per hour. It is 3 minutes, sorry. But I run them in a solid block so that, for one, Twitch doesn't run them at random, and 2, everybody gets to get up, get a drink, get a snack, stretch, use the bathroom, do everything you gotta do, take care of your body, and you won't miss a thing. So I really like to run like that. And when we get back, I'll show off these knowledge cores, because I grabbed the first one, and I meant to grab the rest, but we will wait. We will wait on that until after the ad, because it's fun. Fun magical things. For now, let's go ahead and show off. Yes. This is the B area. This makes my scented panels, the impregnated casings, the sticks, the whole 9. Everything is awesome. Looks good. Fantastic. Good. Fun. We're going to be making a whole bunch of alvearies, but not today. So I'm going to throw up this overlay, and we're going to make sure that everybody knows that, boop. Nice. I might work on the color of that text, or maybe I might see if I can give it like a drop shadow to make it look, I don't know, to give it a little bit more, well, there's a word for it, like contrast, I suppose. But yeah, we're just gonna wander around in the overworld during the ad break. It's totally fine. I haven't really toured outside of the base area for a little while, so let's look around a little bit. Let's just poke around a bit. Oh wow, that is the most cursed oil spout I've ever seen. It makes me want to void this one just to get rid of it. I know we are still using oil, but I remember on Vanguard I was voiding a whole bunch of oil just to get it out of the way for builds and whatnot. I haven't done any really fancy builds on here, which is a surprise, actually. The fanciest build that I've done on here was facing this building, which was basically Nathan's build. I like it, but it's definitely got I was joking around and said the 90s called and they want their palette back. But I still like it. It's still fun. It's still cool. I like it. It's great. But yeah, it's definitely like it feels like a 90s palette. It really does. Yeah, Horsham still doing heroic Horsham things. See, cool. He might be the one that tore all this out. I don't even know. Let's be real. We are moving all of the machines out to the PDim, and I think once all the machines are gone, I think I might come back out here to the overworld and build something really nice in this footprint. I think it would be really cool to like maybe leave the old buildings perhaps as like almost like museum pieces. But I kind of just want to build a really nice something. I don't know what it would be. I don't know where it would be, what it would look like, what it would consist of. But um, again, while the ad is in progress, I'll just kind of say this, you know, point blank that I kind of the way that the end of my tenure at Vanguard, or like the end of that stretch of my tenure at Vanguard, kind of left a bad taste in my mouth at the end. So I didn't necessarily quit, but I'm definitely still taking a extended indefinite hiatus. Um, and I'm not even sure what the progress on that server is anymore, because um it just didn't feel good. It does feel good over here. A lot of the things that are happening over here, even when there's disagreements or like people wanting to pull in different directions, even if it sounds like an argument, I think we're still all more or less getting along and more or less like pushing, you know, pushing progress forward as much as we can. So the ad is about to be over, so we're gonna get back to regular things. Um, Again, I don't know how long the ads are for people, for individuals, because I know most people in the States still get 3 minutes, and like it seems like most people elsewhere only get 1 minute. I don't know, but anyway, ads are done. Hello, welcome back, everybody. And you know, like I was musing during the ad break, I really want to build something really nice out here in the overworld. Once we're done with the overworld, I will wait for all of the tech and magic and everything else to get moved elsewhere, and then we're gonna do, I don't know, fun building things out here. I don't know what. I don't know. We'll do something. But oh, I was gonna come out here and start looking for a place to put the magic stuff again. But I did promise. I promised I would show off the knowledge cores. Let's do this really quick. Okay. So this is how this works. Each arcane assembler gets a knowledge core, and each knowledge core can hold up to 21 patterns. So as you can see, I just basically I program in all of the patterns that I want done, and this is a completed knowledge core. This core, as it is, gets put into one of these arcane assemblers with preferably 2 acceleration cards and a set of discount armor gear. And for anybody that hasn't seen this, I do want to warn that when you do the discount gear in the arcane assembler, if you do anything that gives warp, any warping items will increase the amount of energy used by the arcane assembler. So with that being said, the arcane assemblers are crafted with a thaumium embossed silverwood scepter. So that's what they can do. They can do, as you can see, they can do recipes that have up to 150 in cost. And right now are with the discount gear and the scepter itself, we're sitting at a 65% average vis cost in this assembler. So that's how those work. So I've programmed a whole bunch of these. As you can see, I've got all of this. I've got all of this. All of this. And I know a lot of this looks random, but a lot of this was precursors to other things that I wanted to craft. And I wanted to have all of the basic stuff just fully automated. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. Hold on. Let me take this overlay off. This is gonna bug the hell out of me. I'm gonna forget to do that every time. I apologize, you guys. Oh, I'm gonna forget to do that every single time. And then this is, yeah, I was only half done with this one. Yep. Okay. So, yep, that's what you do. we go. All right, so I already have most of everything programmed in, and I was kind of waiting to use the last half of this one and all of this one after I unlocked Icorium and all of that. So to that end, and I know if Ihor is still in chat, maybe he can say one way or the other. But I still have his purification talisman. He gave it to Sophie to use. Sophie gave it to me to use, and I am still using it. But if you want it back, that's where it is. If you want it back, it's yours. I still have all of. Where are you? Yeah, all of these. So I need to get all of these researches done. They're done. I just have to learn them. But as you can see, they're all either dangerous or taboo, and I'm kind of going through this one at a time and doing only the ones that I absolutely need to do right away. Which would no. There's a couple in here that are garbage. Like, I'm never going to make the ruby slippers. I wanted to get the research done, but I'm never going to use it. Node manipulator. Let's do that one. Sure. Let's do this one first, though. So that unlocks angel rings. So let's... I think that requires osmiridium, but let's just go and check. We've got a plat line now. We could probably make osmiridium. All you really have to do is get an EBF and do double IV hatches, and then you can do osmiridium. And an osmiridium ingots can be cooled in a vacuum freezer at IV voltage, so double EV hatches if you needed to. But osmiridium is the only thing holding us back from end game or like end mod Thaumcraft things. Where are you? Oh, it's up top. Let's see. Oh, extremely primordial pearl. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see you. Which is, if I remember right, that is 6 pearls. Oh, I don't even have it. Oh, tritanium. Did I miss that? The screws. Ah, okay. Yeah, alright. Never mind. Yep, full stop on that. Never mind. I thought we were just hanging on osmiridium for that. No, never mind. Alright, what is node manipulator? What do you do? What? Oh, okay. The node manipulator is a device that essentially works in a manner opposite to that of a wand recharge pedestal. By drawing vis from a wand or staff and channeling it back to the node manipulator will force a node to destabilize slightly. So that's pretty cool. Um, I don't. I don't know what that leads to. In fact, this might be what I want to get into. Did I unlock anything here? I'm going to end up having to make one of these Crimson Rites because I don't think we have one, and I haven't found one, and I've killed so many of those Crimson Boyos. But I need to read the book apparently to get the to unlock something, and to my knowledge, the base doesn't have one. So thank you so much. I'll give it right back. Nice. Yep, thank you. I've been needing to do that for a minute. Do I have 4 minutes of warp ward? Okay. I was making some soaps, but the I'm not I'm not mad about it necessarily, but again, we're tearing down old setups before the new setup is built, and there is currently no place designated in PDim for magic and magic related things, including like the bee drainer setup, the other bee setups, all of Horsham's blood magic stuff. Like, I'm not 100% sure what all can go out to the PDim. I'm assuming that we can do meteors out there. I'm assuming that we can. I'm not. We might have to leave the rockets in the overworld, but I think everything else can pretty much go to PDim. But there's gonna be little things like can we build the portal to Alfheim in the PDim? I think so, but I've never done it before. It's just little things like that. So oh, sorry, I saw a banner pop up. Apparently, thank you. Ooh, Xylulu. Sorry, I'm butchering your name pretty badly. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Confetti and fanfare. You are follower number 200. I've got to have a good emote for that. Nah, there you go. Xylo. All right, cool. Xylo. Nice to see you. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. This is the Minions run. Hey, you know what? Fair enough. So yeah, this is the Minions run. This was put together by Random Potato. I'm assuming if you watch any amount of GTNH content, I'm assuming you know who Random Potato is. But yeah, he's a good dude, and he put together the Minions run, and we're kind of in that stage of the game where we're building all the multi-blocks and moving everything to the PDim. So that's where we're at right now. You can see all of the the holes in the floor here. We are doing heroic work, and by we I mean Horsham, probably. I am just wandering around chatting. Yeah. I tend to yap a bit. Oh, nice. Hey, well, that's cool. I normally don't stream this late. This is very, very late for me. It's almost midnight here, but I haven't been streaming that much lately, and I wanted to get a stream out. I wanted to get a second stream out this week, basically. So I'm streaming tonight. It's fine. I normally do stream a little bit earlier than this, probably like, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours earlier of a start normally. But yeah, we doing things. I like to ramble with my fingers. Thanks. Hey, you know what? Ramble on. This is PDim, and I've already given the tour, but I might as well give another tour. We're gonna be out here for a minute. Let's go south first. Again, south is this way. I know my directions. This is where all of our auto crafting and multi-block processing is going. Yeah, we lost processing arrays, and now we're doing it like this. John, what's up, my dude? John is a good dude. He don't afraid of nothing. He's doing fantastic. He was a fellow teammate on the Vanguard run. We're gonna have to play something again, John, for sure. I know I'm really busy right now, so I don't really want to commit to anything now. But yeah, I really want to play something with you again. It was a lot of fun. Um, I also I'm okay. I'm still nursing that bum knee. Working it too hard at the job is not conducive to quick healing, but I'm doing okay otherwise. Um, hey, what's up, Freaky? How's it going? Uh, free time tomorrow. Hmm, probably not. My next day off is Wednesday. I would be free in the afternoon if you wanted to chat for a little while, but yeah, I really don't have any free time in a good time block, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, we need to do some fun magical things. John knows a little bit of the things that I want to do, but we need a place that we can put down Botania and witchery and blood magic and Thaumcraft and bees, because bees are going to go along with all of the things that we're doing with the other magical mods. So it all kind of ties together. So I feel like it should just be one big platform with uh one big platform with uh just all of the magic together. Let's see, Xylo. Network for modded Minecraft, mostly just upgrade, make sure nothing breaks, blah blah blah. To the mod dev Ben Law, Tech 3, playing that pack a lot lately. What version of MC is this pack? Okay, so this is Greg Tech New Horizons version 2.7.3, which is ran on Minecraft version 1.7.10. You know how I was gonna head out east not too far in the future? I did. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that you were going out east to visit family or have the wifey visit family or maybe a little bit of everything. But yeah, I did. I knew that. I knew about your plans. Yeah. Yeah. 1.7 is it is an older pack, but the GTNH devs have been working on this pack for 10 years. They just did the 10-year anniversary in December. So they've been doing legendary work on this pack, and there's so many cool quality of life things. Like here, how about this? Let's do, I don't know, what is this extruder? Well, you see this extruder pattern? All right, Control Shift A. Wow. You can see all the different stuff that's in it. Control Shift scroll wheel. Let's say I want to make 10 of these. Now I can see what the total cost is for each of these. And there's another command that's like Control Alt A. Wait, Control Alt. What is it? Control Alt. What are you? No? What are you? Oh, I can't remember the shortcut. But anyway, there's another shortcut where you can do this, but it breaks down all of the subcomponents and it shows you all of the like all of the everything. So there's a lot of really cool things in GTNH. People call it the hardest mod pack, and it's really not. It's just the longest, and there's a lot of content, and there's a lot of content being added all the time. So give it a shot. It's a lot of fun. You'll be a convert. You will become Gregnant, especially if you watch Random Potatoes streams. uh, um, but anyway, yeah. Uh, the reason why this pack is so good is because they've been working on it for 10 years. So it isn't that 1.7.10 is the end all be all, contrary to what John just said. John plays 1.7.10, and that's when the game stopped being updated. So yeah. um it's gonna be John, is it gonna be a system shock when they put Et Futurum in for 2.8 and you get to see all of the Minecraft blocks that have been added in the last 10 years? Or are you not moving past 2.3 until you finish that run? Because John is actually running a 2.3.0 run in GTNH. I think he's in EV or IV now. But yeah. But John is this isn't true. This isn't accurate, but I'll joke around that John is the reason why Mega EBF is getting nerfed. You're not, John. This doesn't have anything to do with you, but I like to joke. Um, he built a Mega EBF with what was it, like 64 HV energy hatches, and overclocked it up to ZPM. I forget exactly what the details were, but absolutely hilarious. He was doing ZPM ingots in like HV or MV plus or whatever. Absolute insanity. Fantastic work, John. 11 out of 10. So cool. I really am gonna figure out a platform for Magic, because EV hatches. Okay. Oh, still very cool. Very cool, very awesome. I'm wondering, like, Platline is done, so I'm wondering if I could maybe perhaps get this corner. So what I'm thinking is like, you could see this road would be an intersection right here. And what if I take all of the real estate out here on the other side of this intersection, all the way over to where this intersection would be. It's still kind of far away from the central base, because this is where the central AE is, and I kind of want this section right here would be flawless, but I don't know. I don't really want to take this section, especially like aesthetically. It might kind of throw off the aesthetics of the base itself if I did that. But let's hmm let's take a picture. Let's pull it up in Paint. While I'm doing this, I want to mention something else. So I am a creative person. I've done a lot of different creative things in my life, even though I haven't really like published or like sold much of any of the things that I've been doing. But with that being said, I've written stories, and there is a novella that I wrote called Albert Huberdinkle, and I am in the process of reading it as like a poor man's audiobook. And like, believe it or not, I'm using OBS to record the clips, and I'm even doing, you can even see I'm even doing a layover tab for the name of the story. So I am planning on posting those videos to my personal YouTube channel, and I'm probably going to make them private. But I don't. It's okay for anybody. Like, if anybody is interested in my writing, I would give them the links. But I probably will post them privately on my personal YouTube account. So let's get brush this. That's what we're gonna do. Ooh, let's see. So let's do this, and then we'll do. All right. Save this. Sorry, I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm going to save as image, map, ping, save. And then how do I put it up here so that you guys can see it? Let's have some fun for a second. Let's see, window capture. It's going to be Paint Studio. And you guys can't see that, can you? Nope. Nope. All right. Never mind. Sorry, you guys. You can't see it. You're not allowed. All right. Let's just get out of here. Sorry, you guys. But yeah, what I did was I made a little paint thing, and I was basically just the end result was seeing if this section right here is going to be magic. So I'm going to post that on the Minions Discord sometime really soon, perhaps even before this stream is over. Because I think I don't want to put words in Horsham's mouth, but I think he's probably at the point that I am. Like, I don't care where it goes. Just please, for the love of God, make a place for it so we can start moving it over. Because everything else is getting moved over, but like literally 0% of magic is out here in PDim. It's all still out in the overworld because we don't have a place for it yet. So yeah, I think that everybody's going to agree with the idea that, like, let's just make a place and get it out here. Let's projects. All right, I'll post it there during the ad. You know what? I'll do that during the ad. That's fine. What we can do while I'm dithering is I can perhaps eat another research real quick. What's next? Bloodstaff core. Let's do that one. Because I know that unlocked other things. Okay. Now, do I have any soaps? I don't know why this is in my inventory still. Oh, it's hooked up again. So somebody removed the quantum link or did something that kind of like knocked the entire overworld off of the applied energistics system. It has been fixed as we see, but that's the entire reason why I made this universal wireless terminal. It basically has the I showed this off at the beginning. It has all of these all of the usefulness of each one of these individually all in one, and it works across dimensions and everything. It's fantastic. If you're using applied energistics by yourself or with a team, make you one of these and then, you know, do what you gotta do to link it. It's fantastic. All right, so other things that we can do right now before we move anything out to PDim. I don't want to do any more bees. I've got a whole list of bees to do. You can see, like, I've got I've got a whole bunch of these, and each one of these pages is like either one or two breeding trees that I want to do. I've got this breeding tree. I've got this breeding tree. Let's get you out of here. This page is a bunch of random stuff, and this page is a breeding tree. Yeah, Lapitron. I want my Lapitron bee. I want my Lapitron bee, and I will throw a hissy fit until I get it. I'm gonna have Ihorsham probably make some more potions, like the biome potions, but I don't know which ones I need. Yeah, bees. Yeah, John, I'm the bee guy here. See, we don't have a Gems or a Cat or a John here that would love to do bees. So I am the bee guy. You know, everybody, Potato's like, all right, so who wants to be the bee guy this time? And then everybody else took like one step backwards while I was picking my nose, reading a forum post or something like that. Yeah, so I'm the bee guy. Let's see. I don't know what else we can do out here in the overworld. I am just dithering at the moment. We have a lot of crops, but we don't have some of the ones that I wish we did. Like we don't have what was I looking for the other day? We don't have I think that's kind of rude farming potatoes. Random is such a good dude. We need to treat his cousins with some respect. You know what I'm saying? And no, none of his cousins are named Julienne. No. uh, uh, Ooh, hello. Hey, you know what? Actually, I fell in here on accident, but why not? Let's tour the underbase. This is actually really well laid out. We did a pretty good job overall of laying out the. Where does that go actually? Where do you go? That's interesting. Hold on. Oh, yeah, this. Okay. This is new. I'm not sure why we needed this. Oh, and it's ah, dude. Um oof. This is pooping logs literally everywhere. Hold on. Oh, this is bad. All right. I guess I'm kind of glad that I looked at this. Hold on. What am I doing? I'll get you. Okay. Oh. Okay, so now. So hold on, what's the problem then? It looks like it's running just fine. Yeah, I mean, it's running as fast as it can, that's for sure. And energy, this is energy, right? Yeah. So why aren't you? Is it literally making? Is it making more logs than the thing can pick up? Like, what is the... It is. It is. Oh. Oh, is it okay, hold on. Is it farming one by ones and only farming like one of the four? Like, no, because no. That's gone. What's the problem? Like, hey, Chad, does anybody out there understand the nature of this problem? Because I don't quite understand. I don't understand why this isn't working. Because we had one of these on Vanguard. I think actually John made one of these on Vanguard himself. Oh, hello. So why aren't you working? Oh, it's just it's overflowing because it's not pushing it fast enough. Ooh, is there any way to fix that? I mean, it's already got 15 upgrades. Vacuums on corners. All right, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that myself. This will be my little task since I'm not doing anything. I'll get this going. Ah, there you are. I know I've heard them say they don't like vacuum, and I'll leave that alone. I'll use a different terminal. In fact, I could use the universal. Let's be real, but I'll use this one anyway. A conveyor into a buffer into an output can also pull stuff out. That is true. That is true. Vacuum. 3. All right. And then I'll need, I guess, some item conduits. Let's see. Yes. And then let me think about this. Yeah, because I'm worried that it's gonna pick up more than what the system is designed for. So I'm wondering if I'm going to have to put in some sort of like trash can system, which maybe that's what it needs in the first place, is a trash can. Where are you? Am I lost? Am I lost already? Thought it was over here. Am I actually lost? Yeah, because this is this side. Is it all the way out here? Yeah, is it? Am I going insane, chat? Am I just missing? Where's this stupid platform at? Oh, yeah, I'm in the right spot. Yeah, it's down here. Okay, so let's see. Um, so if we did vacuum hoppers, it's gonna end up picking up all sorts of random detritus and whatnot. So let me think about this. Let me put one down, and I just want to see the behavior. Oh, I can't, no, it doesn't. All right, I thought those were vacuum hoppers. Which are the ones that you can designate the working radius of? What are those called? I hope somebody knows what I'm talking about. I thought that was item hoppers or vacuum hoppers. Is it I have no idea what I'm thinking of. Oh, vacuum chest. Is this what I'm thinking of? I think this is. Yeah, I think I'm thinking vac chest. I think this is the one that I want. Because the vac chest will allow you to designate the working radius. So I think that's the one that I want. Hungry chest might work as well. And we do have one. Let me see if I can make some vac chests. These are low voltage chest buffer and ender collector. What are you? Ooh, you are something. Hold on. What are you? Ender infused obsidian. Ugh, man, really? Alright, I know somebody who's encoding a pattern for this. Oh, man. This is like the crappiest pattern of all time. Okay. Oh, nope. This one. Alright, what are you again? Jeez. Burnt quartz. Okay, I probably have to put this one in first. Let's look that up. Burnt. Yeah, no pattern for burnt quartz. Okay. Block of quartz, dark ashes, gimme. That's alloy smelter, right? So we do have an alloy smelter multi, I believe. If we have the multi, I need to like multiply up that recipe. Yeah, alloy smelter. Yeah, okay. All right, let's multiply this up. Good enough. And then pretty soon we're gonna have to put a pattern card in that one. Feel like I'm about 2 minutes behind the stream. Thank you, phone data provider and mobile app. Yeah, if you're on mobile, I'm not surprised, but yeah. Let's see. So we got burnt quartz now, so we can do this one. Dude, we have dense obsidian. We have tons of dense obsidian plates, but are they craftable? They're not. Okay. Okay, so what is it? Dense obsidian is is it really just the bending machine on 9, or is that seriously? Oh, it's so gross. Ugh. Gross. We're gonna do this. Okay. Ugh, gross. And then this is going to be... Oh, do I multiply this one up? I don't think so. I don't know, actually. I don't know if I multiply this one or not. Because this one takes, this one takes 180 seconds. I don't know if we're going to be multiplying that one. even though it's much faster in the multi, I don't know exactly about the parallelization. So bender on 9. Bending 9. You know what? Let him yell at me. I'm putting it in. I'll put it in as a single for now. Again, I don't know if I should multiply that one up because it takes forever. And we have 500 right now, so it's whatever. All right, so we have Ender Infused Obsidian. We have this. Now, Ender Collector is Ender Pearl Lens. Okay, Obsidian. Oh, okay, so these can be any obsidian. We're going to do regular obsidian. Okay. And then wrench. Oh, we're just gonna do this. I forget if it's okay to use the electric wrenches in these terminal patterns. I'm pretty sure it is. But again, I try to double check all of those details before I just do these things willy-nilly. And yeah, I just don't know if this is okay. I'm gonna have to do this. Pretty sure. Alright, we're going with it. Even if it's Molek. If it's a bad pattern, we'll fix it later. Okay, so now item pattern, or item collector, I mean. So now vac chest is low voltage chest buffer and ender collector. So let's check this. Does one work? Ooh, dire auto crafting table. What? Oh, Ihor's doing the work. It looks like everything is working just fine. Oh, I see that. Oh, I'm starving. Ah, stupid warp. Let's see. Let's see. All right, what am I gonna do? Gotta program this still. I'm pretty sure every piece of this is already programmed in, but let's just John said, center click on an item in IMI will attempt to craft them if a recipe exists, even if the item is in place. Perfect, okay. Alright, so that does have a crafting recipe, okay. LV hull does, chest does, LV circuit does. Alright, so that's fine. We're gonna do LLV. I think we can do, yeah, here you go. Regular chest, LV hull, conveyor module. Okay, and that's this. Low voltage chest buffer. Oh. Yeah. Now, you know what? Did I search for this one? Oh, see, it's already in there. I'm a dum dum. I'm a dum dum. So anybody that doesn't know, it's really easy to get rid of these. You just shift click a pattern, blanket, put it back. Okay. So now we can do the full shebang. Vacuum chest is an assembler recipe. Assembler on 0. So we're gonna do that. Assembler 0 wire coding. Nope. We're using U. There we go. All right. Oof. Did we really have 3 in here this whole time? Are you serious? Ah, come on. All right, so I just want to set this down really quick. Show you guys. So you can see like active with signal, active without signal. You can designate a range, and then you can also put an item filter in. And this is going to be important. I think I might actually use item filters to only filter or to only pick up logs and saplings. So there's a good chance that all 4 of them are going to need a filter. Anyway. All right, let's go. Oh, the doppelgangers. I'm pretty sure they can't exist in a PDim, so see ya, nerds. I guess we are gonna see ya, because we're going back out to the overworld, aren't we? Okay. Now, again, let me not be dumb as all get out. Yeah, it's right here. I don't know why I couldn't find it earlier. That's... Ugh, alright. Early onset old timers, perhaps. Man. Okay, so yeah, it's still pooping logs. So let's see. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that's fine because it's a radius of 6. So so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna do 4 in from the side. I think we're just gonna do it like this. This is just a test. I want to see if this is adequate. So let me take off this. No, it's already picking up. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think this is gonna help. I'm gonna wait for a minute and see if this is adequate so that it's not pooping logs. This is a very smooth brain solution to this problem, but if it works, it works. It'll work. It'll be okay for the night. I think this is adequate. All right, so let's go ahead and run some conduit. And then let's see. Where are you? Oh, I can't reach it. Oh, of course. Extract always. Extract always. Extract always. Extract always. All right, perfect. All right, as good as it needs to be. How do I want to do this? Oh, hello. Wow, okay. That's wild. Hey, we're gonna have an ad break here in just a second. Let's see. I might put the ad overlay up. I tried it for the first time, and I totally forgot to take it off. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be using that one a whole awful lot. What do we got here? CBD. Okay, this is still struggling. It's just this? Why? Well, why is this struggling? I don't get it. Like this, yeah, like this shouldn't be struggling. Like this farming station shouldn't take that much. Am I missing something here? This doesn't have any like huge upgrades, right? No, like an octadic capacitor, that doesn't really matter. Ah, it's so weird. Yeah, base use 93 RF per tick. Ooh, hello. All right. Fun. Fun. All right, 93 RF per tick, and I think it's 4-to-1, right? 4 RF is 1 EU. I think. Let's see. This one can go in like so. Octadic is 8x, that is for sure. The gen is HV, I think. But still, I feel like the math is mathing on that. If I can if I'm correct. Yeah, this is turbo. This is HV. Oh yeah, see? This is actually EV. Oh no, it's HV. It's yeah, okay. I don't know. Like yeah, I've got the smoothest brain of all time. I don't know what I'm talking about when I know what I'm talking about. Like read the wiki. You'll find out how to do these things. Fun log tree things. Yes. Your boy's system don't know nothing about nothing. Can I have those back, please? And this. Okay, so hook you up. And where is it coming across? All right, that's in the right spot already. Okay. Should be able to use wrench on the cap blocks to get an input output display. Ah, you know what? You're right. And actually, you could shift click with an open hand to do something similar. Let's connect it over here. And again, this pipe job looks like poop, but it's because I'm trying to leave space to move around and work down here. Let's do yeah, there we go. See? Oop. Oh, come on. Let me out. Let me out. Breaking out of this joint. All right. Oh, it's nighttime. It is that a thing? Hold on. Is that I'm trying to think. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Wow, okay, trees don't grow at night. Is that vanilla? Is that a vanilla thing that trees don't grow at night? I feel like this is adequate. All right, that is adequate. It'll work for now. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about that power situation, but it looks like it's yeah, trees need light to grow. I mean, it makes sense, but that just seems like if I'm blanking on some like real basic Minecraft knowledge, it's probably just because I'm really tired right now. I've been I've been going like relative to what I normally do. I've been going pretty hard lately. I'm going to be glad to get a day off because I'll tell you what, I'm just like I won't be doing laundry all day, but I've got laundry to do. That's for sure. Um, let's get one of these. Thank you. And then let's eat another research because again, I am wearing the purification talisman that Ihor is the owner of. Um, I'm trying to get I'm trying to get everything basically. I want to finish the quest book. Dezel's marshmallow would be fun. It would be fun to build the s'mores line. I think that's what they call it. Um, I've never done it, and I've never been on a run that has done it, but it would be fun to do it. it would be fun to make it happen. No. See, some of these things I want, but we already have them. Like, for example, Ihor has a soul armor forge. Sophie made Lucrum generators. I think we've got this as well, honestly. Chameleon tools. I don't know what that is. Here's another infused. Yeah, you know what? How about this? Let's do the Gaia pylon. At least it's useful. And then I'm at 27 warp total. You know what? I can eat another one. Hold on. Yeah, we'll do the void linked bag. Why not? Why not? I don't even know what it does. I think it's a trash can. Hey, I got it. I got it. Okay, I got it. Finally got it. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then Apocrypha. Where are you? All right, where are you? It's supposed to have like the little shine on it, right? Like the little star thing on the in the upper corner. All right, whatever. Yeah, like this. See, like that. Does anybody see one of those? Oh yeah, here it is. Bloodstaff core. There it is. Oh, that's not the one I'm thinking of. What is this the one that I'm thinking of then? Blood infused wood? So many wands, so little time. Chameleon tools. Okay. So that's that one. Alright. Tanya, got Gaia pylons. Alright, witching gadgets. Yeah, here we go. Oh. Wow. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. I'm not making one, but that's really cool. Open it and give it examples of the items you would like to go into it. Then when that item is picked up, only works on in-world pickups, not on items added to your inventory through other means. They will be destroyed, and a random primal aspect contained within them is given to you as this, charging your wand. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. It is about 20 minutes to 1 right now. I'm gonna keep streaming for a little while, but I think I'm probably going to call it before the next ad break. But that's still what, like 45 minutes away, something like that. Let's see. Oh, that'd be nice to have. I mean, we got better things, better ways to do this, but some of this thaumium or thaumic stuff is stuff that I haven't unlocked before. Biru, what's up? What up? Yeah, it's just a late night stream. I wanted to get on and do and do some fun magical things, but unfortunately we don't have. I'll show off really quick. I don't think you've seen. I don't think you've seen any of this. This is the personal dimension. You get this after going to the moon in yeah, that's fair. That's fair. This you get the personal dimension after you go to the moon in Great Tech New Horizons. So we've got the vac nuke, which again, I think we're changing this up, but this is load bearing fire. It is required for the multi block. Yes, yes. Um, um, yeah. Item storage, fluid storage. I think Space was working on this, but I don't know if he's been on for a minute. Awia's crops. Let's see. South is the big place where a lot of cool things are going on. Again, Biru, I don't know if you even know any of these machines, so I'm gonna kind of like say them as I go. Oh, see you later, Ahor. It's really late for him as far as I know. But yeah, this is the Mega Vacuum Freezer. This is the Mega EBF. So instead of an electric blast furnace, this is the Mega. Fantastic. This one is funny. This has got the this looks exactly like a vacuum freezer, except it's got like the Charlie Kirk face going on, like the really tiny face in the center. So fantastic. You're gonna love this. This is gonna be more alien technology for you, Ibiru. So these are large chemical reactors, and this is universal automation. This ridiculous contraption takes a loaded cell from one of these, or generally from this, but you know it's these are the holding cells. It takes this, including the programmed circuit to make the thing work, and then it puts everything into the reactor, including the circuit, to make it work. And then it does the craft and sucks everything back out and puts it away back where it was. And that's called universal automation. This is magic. This is magic in tech form. Let's just be real. Let's be honest. And I know how it works. It's pretty straightforward. But this is cool. This is really cool tech. This is next level stuff. So, this is technically Universal Automation version 1.0. There's actually a Universal Automation version 2.0 that people have come up with that's a little bit cleaner than this, and I think it gets rid of the ticking clock. But yeah, this requires a little bit of setup, and these are mixers. So yeah, we've got mixers and LCRs on auto or on universal. So I don't even want to touch this right now because I don't know how to use it well enough to know that I'm not going to break it. I know how to use it. I just don't know how to fix it if I break it, so I'm not touching it. What do you got? Yeah, that. Interesting. What are you? Oh, the wire factories. Nice. That's cool. Material press. Extrusion machine. Now, these are the multi-block machines that you unlock. Like, everybody that's played GregTech New Horizons has seen the single block machines. Like, these are assembly machines. So, you know, the single block machines in this stage of the game, approximately EV and IV, they all get replaced with the multi-blocks. And as you can see, this is the multi-block wire mill. This is the multi-block bender. This is the multi-block forming press. We're going to need another one of these for certain nerd things that we're going to be doing in the future. Extrusion machine. Nice. We've got them paired. I believe they're paired so that the tasks get split between them. Zinjin is the alloy smelter multi-block, I believe. Maceration stack, that's self-explanatory. Dire auto crafting is pretty awesome. What are you doing? Kinetic generator. Wait, what? Okay, interesting. This is the molecular assembler. This is the thing that allows applied energistics to do like crafting recipes, like the actual like crafting table crafting recipes. This is a dissection apparatus, which apparently does some an apparatus that does some dissections. So I'm assuming it's like what, like a multi-block electrolyzer or something like that. I don't even know. Multi-smelters, which is the multi-block furnace. Multi-block, yeah, cutting factory, multi-block cutter. This is the large fluid extractor. Self-explanatory. Let's go over here. These are lathes. Industrial precision lathe. Or washing plant. Looks like we need to put some water in. You don't have to fill these up all the way, but they do look nicer if they are. Single block polarizers, because we don't get the multi-block until basically now. We had to build flatline, as far as I know, to get the multi-block polarizer. This is the compressor. Yes, yeah. The compressor looks really strange. I mean, I don't dislike it, but it looks different than a lot of the other multis. And I also don't like these casings that have this very directional feel to them, because up here it kind of looks, it would look different depending on which direction it's facing. So not a fan of this casing style, but whatever, it's fine. So this is, you're an ABS, right? Alloy blast smelter. Future canner spots don't touch cobble. Oh, look, I'm touching cobble. Haha, better than touching grass, right? Oh yeah, we've got the mixing machines here, but now that we've got universal, these are probably going away. But I don't know why the ABS is marked for deletion. Maybe that's just getting moved. I don't know. Autoclave. Yeah, the multi-block autoclave is probably just now, like at post Platline, coming online. Let's see. For anybody that hasn't seen it, I'll show off Platline. Wherever it was. I'm so lost in this place still. Yeah, I think it's this. Yeah. Again, HJM made Platline, and I'm gonna call it Fatline because it's got a full multi-block for every step of the process, and every multi-block is a singular thing. No wall sharing is being done here on Fatline. Just absolutely fantastic work from HJM. And yeah, and we don't have any more platinum like platinum metallic powder or any of the precursors. We're fully in. Like I mentioned earlier, we could actually do osmiridium right now, which is the only thing holding us back from icorium. We would have to make 2 IV energy hatches, and then 2 IV energy hatches, and then we would have to have a vacuum freezer at IV, which would be double EV hatches if necessary. So I know I mentioned that or I mentioned earlier that I've written a bunch of stories, and that I am actually recording pieces or recording chapters of a story that I wrote called Albert Huberdinkle. It's not really, let's just be real, it's not a story that's safe for YouTube, but I'm gonna put the pieces on there anyway, and I'm gonna make them private. For anybody that's interested in reading, or not reading, but hearing that story, or perusing some of the pieces, hit me up on Discord. I'll give you links when they come live. Um, I think the only person I was gonna give it to without asking was probably like John and Ibiru. But you know, if anybody else is interested in my it's only act one of the book, but I'm gonna make my poor man's audiobook. I'm actually thinking about doing my novel the same way. But the novel is a different type of project, and it's also 240 pages, something like that. The one that I'm doing right now it's only act one of the story, and it's only like 30 pages. So each chapter it only takes like 7 to 10 minutes to read, for me to read out loud. So the whole narration of Act One of Albert Huberdinkle is probably going to be like 2 hours tops. Oh knows. No, but yeah, if I'm good at this and I can get used to using my voice and getting my voice trained to sound good for narration for audiobooks, I'm going to do more of that. And that's actually the real reason why I streamed tonight. I wanted to warm up my voice for a couple hours before I ripped off any more pieces of Albert Huberdinkle, because I felt like I had to do each piece that I've already done like 3 or 4 times to get the cadence right, and to warm up my vocals. I'm using this for an actual vocal warm up. So yeah, ulterior motive. I'm not streaming for you. I'm streaming for me. Just joking, you guys. Just joking. uh it's hard. I'm tripping over my tongue, and like, not to get like too TMI or too in the weeds, but I'm missing a few teeth, so sometimes the certain pronunciations can be a little bit you know what I mean? Hey, Namzi, what is up, my dude? Yeah, you know what? So, and again, I'm not throwing any shade. I'm not casting any aspersions, but like, I've been watching a lot of Aditya's B tutorials, and it really does, like, he sounds very stiff. He sounds very stiff in his tutorials. You're like, hello, hi, my name is Aditya, and I am doing bees, and like, I want to catch him one day, because I don't want to criticize him too much, because he's done heroic work, and like, those tutorials are so amazing. But like, I kind of want to just say to him, instead of acting like you're reading from a script, you should they are old vids, they are old for sure, but like, the way I want to say it to him is like, talk about it like you're talking to your buddy about the Lakers, because I know he's a huge Lakers fan. Like, I think he said that he hasn't missed a Lakers game in 8 years or something like that, something ridiculous. So that's kind of what I want to say to Aditya is do the B tutorials, but read the script like you're talking about the Lakers. Um, Now, I'm not one to talk because I haven't done any tutorials. No comment. You know what? I know. I think he was like, I don't know, I think he was a huge like Kobe fan, more than just a Lakers fan, because I know he's got the Mamba Forever in his tag on Discord. Which I'm a Kobe fan too. I don't even watch basketball, and I'm a Kobe fan. So, um, yeah. If you want to figure it out for yourself, yeah, you definitely want to just try to like pluck along and do it piece by piece. Yeah, yeah. I like his tutorials, because even though I've been doing this stuff forever, like, I've been playing modded since 1.4 was new. Like I played modded when basically the only thing you had was like Buildcraft, Thaumcraft, and Twilight Forest, or whatever the hell it was back then. You know what I mean? Like, uh, I was playing with Greg Tech when it was an actual add-on to Industrial Craft, and all you could get was advanced alloys and stuff like that. Which, by the way, if anybody wants to play Greg Tech the way that it was back in the 1.4 days, that mod is called Tech Reborn. So if you play Tech Reborn, that's Greg Tech before Greg Tech was Greg Tech. Yep. Aliens, yes. Um, or as my friends on the left would call them, undocumented extraterrestrials. So Namzi, Ihor, um John, no, not yet. I think they're trying to get rid of IC2, and I know it's not gone in 2.8, but they're doing more and more to kind of like get rid of the core functionality of industrial craft. And I know they're trying to get away from it, but still technically it is in the game, and it will be in the game in 2.8 as far as I've heard. So back to Nomsy. Okay, so man, we've moved everything out to PDim. This is what it looks like. We've got full plat line, we've got everything going, but we don't have any space to put magic. We haven't had any space designated for Botania, Witchery, Blood Magic, Thaumcraft, Bees, any of that stuff. So what I was thinking, and I actually made a little thing to post on the Discord, but you could see how this this road probably links up like this. I think yeah, bees need to be its own area, but I have a lot of stuff that's magic and bees are intertwined. Magic and bees are intertwined in a lot of things. So if we were doing like bees, like production bees, that can be different. Yeah. Yeah, bee production can be somewhere else, but a lot of the magic is going to have a bunch of bee stuff in it, if that makes sense. But honestly, I'm thinking about like putting it right up here. If you think of, again, think about like extending this road out like this, I want to put all of the magic like north of this road. Yeah, the nodal bees are OP for sure. I think I've got empowering and nexus for nodal style bees. Well, it won't say, will it? Let's see. Nah. All right. Yeah. What is up, my dude? Noms or Nomsy, as he is on Twitch. He's a good dude. He was out of town with family doing family things. Yep, doing family things, traveling and whatnot. So another road that I think is going to get extended. Pure, that's the one. Your entire PC got burnt? Oh no, Nums, what happened? Did did you try to load two instances of GTNH at the same time and it burst into flames? But no, sorry if that was insensitive. I hope that you can get everything back together as quick as quick as you would like. Yeah. and it kind of sucks. And I don't know exactly where Noms is in the world, but uh oh man, that sucks. But yeah, I know everything right now is extremely expensive, like parts wise. I'm pretty sure Noms is not in the States, because I know stuff in the States specifically is going to get really expensive because of the stupid tariff war that didn't need to happen. But overall, across the entire globe, things are very expensive. I live in Egypt. Oh, dude, yeah. Everything in Egypt is expensive by default. I apologize, Noms. Like that's for real. Yeah, Noms probably is nodding his head a little bit on that one. um, I was just watching a thing on like it was it had to do with oh crap uh it was the because it was talking about how Egypt has like 140 million people, and it's one of the vibrant areas, and not only in Africa but in the greater Middle East and the greater region and whatnot. Um, but but they share a water supply with Sudan, with the Nile River, and Sudan was making a dam that was going to take like 30 years to backfill, and it was just kind of like all sorts of craziness going on. And this was years back. This was not current events. So I was just kind of like watching that to get a um Egypt is super cheap to live in if you work abroad. Yeah, yeah. Uh um so let's see. So how about this? I'm gonna post the picture that I drew in no, I don't actually have the numbers. How many amps are you using in autocrafting? No, I don't. I have no idea. Honestly, Namzi, I've been doing magic the entire time you've been gone. Let's go out here really quick. Now, Sophie and Ihor have been doing the majority of the magic, but the majority of what I have been doing has been magic. I hope that came out right. It was a little bit of a weird way of saying that, but yeah, I made the research completer. We're hooked up to a windmill power right now because all real power gen has gotten moved out to PDim apparently. What are you doing? Is this Eevee? Okay. Yes, exactly. Oh, God. You know what? Again, I'm not laughing at your misfortune, Noms. I'm really not. But I remember, I think the very last day Noms was here before he left for vacation, we were on here doing like the Lapatronic supercapacitor or something like that. And Potato asked Noms to make the 64X energy dynamo hatch or whatever the hell it was, like the big boy. Oh my goodness. That might have been the last like big hatch that was ever made, and everybody else has been using 1X the whole time. Oh my. um those things can probably get programmed in by now. I think we've got plenty of space in the assemblers that we could just get those programmed in. Not that that makes it better. Whoever did the 16 hatches should have used 116. Yeah, okay, yeah, they should have done it the right way the first time, for sure. But yeah, this is all of Ihor's blood magic stuff over here. You can see that he's got all sorts of goodies. I'm not 100% sure of what everything does. Nice, very nice. I programmed in almost all of the Open Computers stuff to do crop bots. You might or might not like this, Namzi, because the crop bots are sitting right here in a chest. Because PDim does not have power either, and I need to put a legit power source in PDim before I set up the crop bots, the automatic stick makers, and whatever else we need. That's probably gonna be Wednesday. My next day off is Wednesday, so tonight was a bonus stream because I just wanted to stream and do that thing. But yeah, I really wanted to figure out a place to move magic, and I'll post that picture now. Actually. Let's see, and upload file. We're going to upload the file. File, where is the file? Yeah, here it is. Extreme industrial greenhouse, but doesn't the EIG doesn't that not come on until like UV or something stupid? Let's look at that actually. It's Ivy? Oh, okay. Hold on. Minimal voltage tier EV. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. Have a good night, John. It's rather late for me as well. So, believe it or not, John and I are in the same time zone at the moment. So, it is also that time for me. I'm gonna go for another, I don't know, 15 minutes or so, and like right up until this next ad break. But okay, let's see. Okay. Press C to see next page. Oh, I get it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So I was actually correct. I thought this was LUV tier. I thought this was LUV tier, but it is, but only for IC2 crops. For the regular one, for regular crops, is EV at the minimum. Okay, that's cool. Oh, ooh, it does require ZPM circuits. See, that's what I was thinking. Hold on a minute. So, let's see. What is the easiest one? Quantums. Yeah. Well, yeah, ZPM is unlocked in IV, but I know, and Namzi, I know you're a pro grinder, but are you going to make quantum mainframes in IV? I know I'm not. I'm not touching quantum at all. I'm gonna act like they don't exist. Oh, if okay, so if that didn't make sense, I'll elaborate a little bit. I was under the impression that in my I know it's mostly the rarity of the items. Like, are we going to? Do we already have indium farming of? Are we doing? I know radon loop is already up, but is it going to keep up with legitimately using quantum processors? Because I was assuming that we were going to be using nano processors for everything. Um, I have quantum chips in my IV run too. Okay, all right. Hey, look, K. Color me wrong. I thought we were skipping quantums entirely. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I know in my single player run, I can make them as well. I'm not going to. I'm also not playing the single player run for a while. LV power is just 16x EV or 4x IV. Yeah, yeah. Am I missing some? Oh, what do you mean? They do require indium, right? Oh, what are these things called? Quantum. So, what is the reason why we always skip these? Let me find this out. It's not that. Oh, it might be qubits. I think it might be qubits. That is the reason why I've always skipped them in other runs. Is qubit the one that? Yeah, this is the molten gallium quantumize. Again, it's not really. Nah, nah. Nanos are cheaper for sure, but yeah, yeah. Radon is solved here. I think it is. Is it still out here or did it get moved? It got moved. Yeah, yeah. Radon is out in the PDim. Namzi's having a conniption. Yeah, we have a robust radon loop on this server. Uh so these are going to be inexpensive. Uh we're not going to run out of quantum eyes like we would on perhaps on some other runs. Qubits, again, more quantum eyes. Yeah, that's a good idea. Honestly, Namzi, I think I've done bees for like 10 minutes total since you left for vacation. Honestly, the only bees that I've done specifically are these Essentia bees that I printed off multiple copies of. Let's get rid of these. Yeah, you can see right here. Yeah, these Essentia bees for the Apemancer Drainer setup. So yeah, I do want to get more bees going, but again, I'm kind of waiting for PDim area to be set up, and so I don't know how this is working. Because we're kind of all working communally, and I don't know if I'm supposed to claim an area for bees and then just wait to see if everybody says okay, or if I propose an area for bees and everybody votes on it, or if I just wait for Potato to say it goes there. I don't know what the process is going to be, but I've been waiting this whole time for a place to be assigned in the PDim for bees and for magic. So um what? Mostly because of Rayon, probably. And also because I'm mostly just parroting what I've heard literally everybody say. Everybody from like Vin and Cat to Adidia have said that they've all skipped quantums or try to avoid that at all if at all possible. I think even Nine was saying that. Of course, Nine is way past quantum. Of course, Adidia is too, but he was talking about it the day that I was watching. Um, so maybe that's the reason why they skip it. Again, I don't know why the reason is that they skip it, but they, as in the big brain nerds, skip quantum, and that is what I was echoing or parroting. So yeah, crystals suck too, don't they? Oh, there's a lot of circuits that are coming up that suck a little bit. Yeah, I was just again, I was under the impression that we were skipping quantums because of what the big brain nerds have said over and over. All right, so I wonder. Yeah, no, we can't skip it because we're going to have to make those mainframes one way or the other. But like what I meant by skipping it or not using it was like using nanos for the lower tier processes and then using the whatever it is ahead of it for the higher tier processes. Yes, we're still going to make quantums. We're still going to have quantums and use them all the time, but I don't think that's the tier that we're landing on for general purpose churn them out non-stop circuits. That's kind of what I was getting at. But if you do, hey, if you want to do that, that's fine. Like if you think that they're cheap enough to do that, that's totally fine, my dude. I was just repeating info that I had heard elsewhere. No, no, you're fine. You're fine. You are totally fine. No, no, you're good. But yeah, 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 exactly. Let's see. What else is good? Oh, Namzi, I want to show this to you because I don't know if anybody else really knows about this, but this up here is where I'm making my apiary or alveary pieces, I mean. Um so this is the bee wall. I jacked this in back here, and this is the electronics assembler. This needs a real home, and I haven't decided where it's going yet. So if you have a better home for this, um, feel free to grab this and put it where it goes, because that's what's gonna make all of the open computer stuff. So it needs to be like not hidden up in this corner, and I just don't know where it's going yet. But it needs to go somewhere else. So I want to just throw that out there in case you were thinking about it, or if, for example, maybe if you're making open computers pieces one day, that's where to go get it. Oh wow, wow, Abiru, that's you were really playing that game. Dang. We're still dithering around. We're still just chitter chattering, yapping as is custom. Um, uh, yeah, I like this server. This server is a lot of fun, and even though I felt like I've been in a bit of a holding pattern for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, week maybe. I've still gotten a little bit done here and there, and also the other Giga Nerds have done heroic work. I mean, doing absolute legendary work out here. Again, I'm gonna have to cut the stream in about 5 minutes before the ad starts, but we're gonna come back out here to Platline because this is fantastic. HJM did a really good job on this. Really good job on this. It's gonna need a little bit of work to kind of like, as you can see, like it would be neat if this end of the path kind of matched the you know, like I see this little strip right here and I think that it's extra and I kind of want to clip it off, but no, I'm not going to. I don't know if any machines are going there or not, but it looks like it needs to get trimmed a little bit. I'm not doing it though. I won't be doing it. Let's look at Flatline. Fantastic. I love the look of Flatline. Trash can fluids. What are we trashing? Oh, nice. Okay. Fantastic work. Yep, I was gonna build the plat line on Vanguard. It wasn't gonna look nearly this nice. I was gonna jam it all in. I was gonna do the 2 chunk plat line. I was gonna jam it all in together. Insert into main, extract from main. Okay, cool. Wow, 1600 osmium now. Very nice. But yep. The next stream of minions is probably going to be post. Well, it's going to be Wednesday, and I don't know if I'm going to get anything done between now and then. Actually, come to think of it, cause I'm working a lot. Even though I'm only working like a full-time schedule, it just feels like it's absolutely crazy. Like it's just nonstop, and there's texts all times a day, and my boss does not know how to text, so I'm trying to train her. And there's a non-zero chance I'm gonna get laid off in the next 6 months, which again, for not to belabor the point, but I mentioned this earlier. It is a non-zero chance, and that would be the 3rd time in 4 years. And I would like to just earn a living and come home and do fun creative things. It should not be this difficult to merely survive. I'm not doing bad by any means, but a 3rd layoff in 4 years would be demoralizing, would be the nice way of putting it. So that's one of the things that I'm going to start doing on Wednesday. I'm going to polish up my resume and start maybe putting out some feeler type applications to see what's out there and who's hiring right now, because now is not a good time to be switching jobs. But I'm gonna do it anyway. So I am relentless. Again, I am relentless. As soon as I cut this stream, I'm gonna record a couple more chapters of Albert Huberdinkle, hopefully, and get my customary 5.5 hours of sleep. Now is not a good time for existing, TBH. Yeah, you're not lying. You're not lying. We're living in a us here in the States are living in bizarro land for the time being until Again, I don't like to talk about politics on this channel, but we're getting ready to cut it. So what ends up happening is that we get conservatives that crash the economy on purpose so they can buy up all of the remains at discount fire sale prices. And then because of that, the voters will vote in Democrats to fix things. The Democrats will fix things because that's what they do. And they won't fix it fast enough, and they won't say the right words to make people feel happy about it. So the voters will then kick out the Democrats again, install Republicans, which will crash the economy again, and then the ultra rich will buy up all the distressed property at bargain basement prices again every 15 or 20 years like clockwork. And that's what we're going through right now. This is just speed running that type of thing, because our buddy our CIC doesn't really know anything about anything, so it is what it is. We're gonna go raid somebody again. I don't like talking about politics on this channel, so we're not gonna do that much. And do we not have anybody on? No GTNH. Hold on. Is there anybody? There's literally nobody playing GTNH. You guys? Yeah. I've already got depression. I don't need extra depresso, thank you. I don't need any of that. No depresso, por favor. There's nobody playing GTNH. Wow. Okay. You guys, this is kind of weird. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna just cut the stream. Again, I don't like doing that, but it is what it is. So thank you so much for everybody hanging out, and I'll stream again on Wednesday. Thank you, and peace.